17 to 1 from 16 to 1. They're ready. The Colts Classic. And they break out of the stalls. Munir with a white face restrained, leaving the gate. Velata broke out well in the noseband. Red carpet also keen early. White cap, red jacket in the centre. And Naef is right there on the pace, unlike on his first race this season. Naef in the black cap, tracking across with red carpet to the stance rail. Velata in behind them. Rumpold, who was keen to post, is also handy out wide. King's Ironbridge is pulling hard as they cover the first quarter mile. The leading bunch are then tracked by Taboog on the stance rail, the favourite under Frankie Dettori. Imperial Dancer is the back marker. Minardi, a white face on Michael de Boer's jacket in about the midfield as they race inside the final 5 furlongs now. Red carpet and Naef, followed by King's Ironbridge. Divine Task is just in behind them. Pulled to the outside, Heretic, then Mayville Thunder. Next is on the inside Taboog with Rumpold just being niggled along. Munir is also making headway as well in the blue and white jacket, also the white face as they run down towards the final 3 furlongs. And up front, Red Carpet and Naef, they're duelling for the advantage, and they've skipped a couple of lengths clear of King's Ironbridge. Then Munir on the outside. Coming forward is Velata, then Mayville Thunder. Backpedaling is Rumpold. Taboog is under pressure. Golan is making good headway on the wide outside together with Tamburlaine. They run inside the dip in the Roly Marlow. The Thatcher 2000 Guineas. It's Red Carpet on the rail. Naef out in the centre. Golan's come swooping through with Tamburlaine. Then Frenchman's Bay and Munir. It's Golan and Tamburlaine. They battle on together now. Golan and Kieran Fallon. Tamburlaine and Richard Hughes. Frenchman's Bay is pulling on well at the finish, but Golan goes on to win the Guineas. Tamburlaine second. In third then Frenchman's Bay. They were followed home by Minardi Nevanera in 4th place, and it's gone to the same partnership of 12 months ago with Michael Stout and Kieran Fallon lifting this Sagittar 2000.
Under orders, and they're racing. And Grandira just eased out towards the rear of the field in the early stages by Frankie Dettori, and it's going to be a blistering early pace now, set by Sir Effendi on the inside, and Narrative is right up there as well too in the white cap, and just behind them in the early stages is Boreal as they insert themselves out. Zindabad is there as well in the orange jacket as we change camera angle now, and on the left Sir Effendi, the white cap in the centre is Narrative. The orange jacket there on the right of picture is Zindabad, and just tucking in behind them Naef, the striped cap, followed then by a Calariste, and then the red jacket of Boreal, who's tucked away on the inside of runners as they race down now past the mile and heading towards Swinley Bottom. Further back in the field then is at this stage is a Calariste, then Grandira, and 2 lengths to Golan, who's last of all. Racing now into Swinley Bottom, and Sir Effendi is just the leader on the inside, half a length to Narrative. Zindabad sits very handy but 3 wide. Then behind them a Calariste enjoying a good run from Naef, and further back is Boreal. They're followed by Grandira, the white face, moving up on the outside of Storming Home, and a length and a half last is Golan as they race out of Swinley Bottom now and starting this stiff uphill climb towards home. Less than 6 furlongs to travel. Sir Effendi being niggled now in the centre. Narrative. Zindabad there, the white face on the outside. Naef is just tracking him, followed by a Calariste who's right there in the centre. Storming Home is next. Grandira now starting to move up but out wide. Further back is Boreal, and Golan is going to have to come from last. But Zindabad strikes for home now as they race past the half mile. Zindabad takes it up clearly. Sir Effendi gone quickly. Here's Naef now looming large, followed then by a Calariste, and on the outside Storming Home is now being popped the question. Grandira with about 5 or 6 lengths to make up. They're on the turn for home in the King George, and Zindabad hard ridden, but here's Naef. Storming Home on the outside too, followed then by a Calariste. Grandira in behind them from Golan. Inside the final 2 furlongs, Zindabad boxing on well, being tackled now by Naef, who moves up to take a narrow lead. Golan is running on very well on the inside from a Calariste. It's Naef in front, but being grabbed all the while by Golan. Naef and Golan settle down to fight it out. 100 yards left to go. Naef being grabbed by Golan. It's head and head, neck for neck, and on the inside, Golan. A magnificent win for the Winestocks. It's Golan who wins the King George. In second then is Naef, third Zindabad, then Aquelariste, followed by just behind them Grandira, then Storming Home, Boreal, further back in the field Sir Effendi, and the last to finish